Hey, I'm Eddie Mayen here at Paulus Hook, Jersey City at Camille's new store. Hi, Camille.
Eddie, I am so glad you're here.
Oh, hi. How are you? So, tell me about Loveprint.
I will. Why don't you step in and I'll tell you all about it.
Excellent. Let's go. Wow, Camille, this is great. So, what is Loveprint?
Loveprint is your or your loved one's fingerprint impression. It's taken in wax and then it's cast in silver or gold or combination. In this case, it's silver with a gold bezel. It's one of my more popular styles. And the first one I did was of my daughter 6 years ago. And I've been wearing it ever since. I don't take it off. She's always close to me.
Excellent. And do people have to come here to get it done?
No, actually, a lot of my business is online. They go to my website, they see a style they like, and then they click on order, and they see that they order the kit. And I have to-go instructions. It's very easy to do. They ship the waxes, the imprints back to me, and then I create their piece, and voila, I send it back to them. And I do a lot of online business. When I'm in my store, in the shop, I can do things that are a little more custom, like this piece, which is a baby's foot print. She's about 4 months old, and I cut it into a heart shape. And in this case, this is what I call the 3-finger cross, because it's 3 fingers, 1, 2, 3, and then I trim it into the shape of a cross. That was an infant. And on the back, I can actually put the birth statistics of the baby, which is kind of cool. This piece, a similar piece like this, was recently made for someone's 100-year-old grandmother of her 4-month-old baby. And the reason she chose this piece was, these are the toes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's the toes and part of the ball of the foot there. She chose this because her grandmother is pretty much legally blind. And so she wanted, it's almost like a braille piece where she can feel the toes of the baby whenever she wants and feel close to the baby. And you know, I always say it's the personal sculpture. It's a moment in time. It's captured when somebody makes that imprint in the wax. You know, there are some companies that do it with an ink print and they photograph it, machine carves it. To me, there's nothing inherently beautiful about a fingerprint or a footprint. It's when it becomes a piece of sculpture that it's beautiful. And that can only be achieved with something like wax that creates a 3D object.
Hi, Pat. Welcome to Camille's. Camille, why don't you tell me about Pat?
Well, Pat is one of my premier Loveprint customers. And I say that because she's wearing the pendant with a gold bezel. That wasn't enough. She had to get earrings of her son Cody as well. And then we did a ring. Now, typically the ring is perhaps 1 fingerprint and it's on the band and so forth. She wanted something more. So we took a strip of wax, we did the entire finger length print and did a wraparound ring. This is an example of my customers sometimes inspiring me to do something that's different because they want it. And that's what I love about Loveprint, because it's custom made. So it's whatever you want it to be.
Do you remember what I first said to you about why I wanted to make love prints?
Okay.
What was I doing with Cody? What were we sharing? We were sharing DNA. And whenever I put a piece of love print on, Cody is always with me. He's the love of my life, and he is just always with me. Whether on a necklace, on a pair of earrings, or on a ring, on my finger, this is where my son is with me. And I thank Camille for this. I have other projects coming on with Camille. I'm making a set of lips, and then I'm doing a whole family bracelet with everybody's fingerprints, thumbprint, whatever Camille thinks is gonna work best on this print.
Of its kind, it's not finished. This is an example of the kind of wax I work with. It's very soft, and then it hardens to a certain degree after it, once you've softened it. And this is a baby's footprint. This baby is 4 months old. And I took the footprint, I think you can see it. I curved it already because it's going to be a cuff bracelet, and we're going to finish it by perhaps 2 silver wires. It's going to be sterling silver, and it's going to be really cool. And this is another example of somebody wanting something different than I've done, and I love the challenge, love it. So it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be incredible when it's finished.